What up, though? Let's see. Can I start this off with some SIBO?
Turn your dreams into reality and reality into dreams, and let's all blend together and be who you want to be. Only on the greatest podcast ever.
Street Nerd TV. What up, though?
When all the groupie hoes and lames come, dollar signs X amount of change come. I won't forget where I came from. When the new sixes and range come, bad bitches in the champagne come. I won't forget where I came from. When all the groupie hoes and lames come, dollar signs X amount of change come. I won't forget where I came from. When the new
Welcome to Street Nerd TV. I'm naming this episode First Time Homebuyer. This shit is not for the weak. You trying to buy a house, if you've already purchased a house, you already understand what this stress feel like. I'm not built for this shit. I'm going to keep it a glass of water. as Moke Dog say, keep it a glass of water. I'm gonna keep it a glass of water and be like, I ain't built for this. This process is crazy. What it will do is get you in a position to be straight forever, like financially. If you can close on a house, you good. And I'm working on that process right now. I had a deal on the table that I just pulled out of just for like a bunch of various reasons, and then I ended up getting laid off for a few weeks, so it was like perfect, you know. I like to do things that feel right, and this shit could have felt right. Let me take that back. This was one of those things that I could have worked at making it feel right, and that's not what I want from this process. I want it to naturally feel right, and I'm so used to taking contingencies and being flexible just to be able to conquer the thing that I'm working for. And sometimes I end up losing out on certain attributes and amenities because I kind of like finesse the deal to make it happen. And that's not what I want from this. I want exactly what I want. I'm going to pay exactly what I'm comfortable paying. And I want to like, love, and enjoy the space that I'm buying in. I'm not going to settle. I'm not putting no restrictions on when I'm buying, what I'm buying, where I'm buying. I know that I'm buying, period. It's definitely a journey for sure. The home that I'm in right now, I need floors put in, I need the vents cleaned, and I need a fresh coat of paint ran through here. And this property would be for rent. So if you are in the Southeast Michigan area and you're looking for a place to rent, hit us up. I might have something for you. You know what I'm saying? No, but this house buying process is crazy. And the market is kind of crazy. At least that's the way it seems right now. And that's why I wanted to do this episode. Like, I'm complaining about the price of these houses right now, but in 10 years, if this house grows $150,000 in equity, I'm gonna laugh at myself for even complaining about the price of the house. I mean, at some point, even when the houses were a lot cheaper, somebody was complaining about the price. You know, when the houses were $40,000, they like, oh man, they want $40,000 for this $1,500 house. But that same $40,000 crib right now is 180, 210. You know, it's crazy. So I can't complain about 250. You know, because if that 250 end up being 400, 420 over the next 10 years, then you know they was worth it. But you know, that's real estate. Just get what you want and enjoy it, and that's where I'm at with it. But I encourage everybody to try to do the first time home buyers program. I went through a class. That's where I met my realtor. My realtor, dope AF. You hear me? Dope AF. Girl be on her job. I know she probably sick of my shit because I'm so like street nerd. Sometimes I be like forgetting where I'm at. Like in certain situations, like the paths cross the street and the nerd shit, it crossed. But Taylor, she hanging in there with me. Shout out to Taylor. Taylor, I'm going to find me a house, I promise. I had to get back to work first. But I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow. Today is Sunday, the 16th. You know, it was an aluminum fire in New York, and that affected a lot of different businesses, and my company definitely was one of those ones that was affected. So I've been off work for 3 weeks. I've been chilling, traveling. I've been down to Dayton a couple times and just came back from Chicago. I'm doing the stuff that people typically don't do when they laid off, you know? It's crazy. That's how I know I'm gonna get this house. It's, one way or another, I'm gonna get this crib. I was looking at one house, but it just didn't feel right. The inspection didn't come back flawless, and I don't expect nothing to be wrong with it, but it was some things, it was some red flags, as they say. And I still was prepared to push through, but then we ended up getting laid off, and I was like, that's all I need. I needed to flow. I needed to be like, oh, I like this house. I put my bid in. They accepted the offer. I want the seller to be on my nuts, so to speak. I want the seller throwing stuff at me. Like, if I can have it my way, I want to come out with change on the table, and be able to go in. I want new appliances. I want great wooden floors. I want great square footage. I want a basement. Attached 2.5 car garage would be perfect. If it's detached, 2.5 car would be great. A nice yard, somewhere where I can do my gardening. Next year will be the first year that I grow a variety of different peppers and herbs. I'm getting into the hot sauce business. I got a couple things on my plate that I'm trying to gear up for, so the house has to really accommodate that. And I want my house to fully accommodate everything that I want to do. Period. And that's the way it's going to happen. Other than that, man, I've just been kicking it. Street Nerd TV, I haven't posted in a while. I got a guy who want to come. He's trying to pull up to the curb. We just can't get the schedule right. My boy Herb Bisco. I'm going to get Herb Bisco on here, man. We've been trying. We've been off for 3 weeks, and we just cannot get the scheduling done. One day I had some recording going on. I got an episode I could put up, but Herb want to get on here and talk about some things. It's very, very interesting things. I think that'll be a good little interview. Cuzzo want to pull back up, and Brother Prophet, I just talked to him the other day. He want to pull back up, So we got a lot of stuff coming soon. Just want to do something real quick for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't forgot. Pull up to the curb.
What up, though?
I'm about to pull up in the Yala, because I got the Yala and the Yandi.
I got to get Mo D back on here, Moke was talking some shit the other day. I'm like, bro, you got to pull up, But again, aluminum fire. So we kind of just been chilling. Nobody really feel like doing no podcast type shit, We be in our bag when we be on here. We be feeling good. We be feeling good. Like I had Richie on here.
Got me on Street Nerd TV, man.
Had Richie on Street Nerd TV, man.
Street Nerd TV, baby.
You hear these drops. So we getting it together, man. I gotta do something with this merch store. I'm getting ready to revamp everything. Season 1 really was like me really getting my feet wet with this podcast thing. I'm about to really take it serious. Had a lot of different mental health things going on. I'm going to tap in on that, do another mental health episode probably after this. But I'm going to speak on like challenges and the struggle with progress and how it helps you maintain mental health and how it can affect your mental health. I think that's something that need to be talked about because I just went through that, So shout out to everybody who's still checking in with your boy right here on Street Nerd TV. Pull up to the curb with me one time.
Street Nerd TV. What up, though?
And don't forget,
I'm about to pull up in the Yala, because I got the Yala. I'm about to pull up in the Yala, because I got the Yala and the Yandi.
and don't forget,
turn your dreams into reality and reality into dreams, and let's all blend together and be who you want to be. Only on the greatest podcast ever.
Street Nerd TV. What up, though?
because we funding this thing.